Hey, it's been a while since I've done one of these. Afraid I've been busy, but just thought I'd share a few thoughts today around how you might use creative to boost your marketing ROI. So one of the questions we get asked a lot when we're talking to new clients is, how are you going to increase our ROI? How are you actually going to, have it make a difference to our results? And it got us to thinking, what are the general principles behind doing that? First one that we find a lot is just using a single message in an ad. It can be really tempting when there's loads and loads of great stuff about your product or service to, try and explain it all in one ad, have bullet point after bullet point after bullet point explaining all the great stuff about your product. Chances are people haven't got the attention or the will to wade through all of that. They just want something really easy to understand, a simple message that will just go, okay, right, I get it. And then they'll see another single message on another ad, and that sort of builds over time so that they get an overall positive impression of your product or service, rather than trying to ram it all down their neck at once and not getting any of it in. The second thing was around kind of daring to be different. So rather than doing the same kind of ads as all your competitors, do something that will stand out. I know I've said it 100 times, but I still come across this in lots of different industries. You look at the ads done by a particular kind of company type, they all look the same. You just think, well, how would I ever even begin to make a decision between these brands? Which one would stand out? Which one would catch my eye? None of them really, because they all look the same. And then I guess finally, be about sort of measuring and testing the effectiveness of your creative. We've just done a little bit of research actually around how much people are doing in terms of testing and measurement, specifically on creative. And the good news is that some people are, and some people are doing kind of A/B testing on their creative to really figure out what works best, but the majority aren't. And that sucks, because it means that it's going to be absolutely impossible for you to know whether your investment in creative is working or not. So those are my sort of little things. One message per ad, try something different, and make sure you measure it so that you can know whether that test worked or not. Thanks, bye.